cause I don't do facades. You can see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark. And since you got it, it make you go and do anything you want to. I know you want a couple dead presidents. Pushing a photo with the Gucci's on your toes.
Yeah, Cortez, Elliott Wilson are back out west with one of the best of the West Coast, baby, Roddy Ricch.
What's good with you, man?
What's up, Roddy? How are you, sir?
I'm chilling.
You done fed the streets twice.
Yeah.
On the mixtape level.
Yeah.
You tell people what this album's called.
Please excuse me for being antisocial.
Please excuse me for being antisocial. You're
Yeah.
a good guy, man. Why you antisocial, man? Come on.
I don't know, a lot of people don't know me so
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like I should explain myself through the album.
Well, I know it's about you. You seem very driven. Like you Die Young took off every season. You got some hits already under your belt, but I feel like you still punching up, like for that respect, for like being recognized for where you at in the game, right?
I mean, I don't really do it for like accolades, cause you know, you never get enough, you know what I'm saying, accolades. So I really make music for like the niggas I grew up with, or like the people I be around. Like
right
that's
here in
it.
Compton, baby.
Yeah.
So we gonna ride. This is really you in real life right here, right?
Yeah,
here.
nah, I mean, you know, presidential. Yeah.
Presidential ride, man, with Roddy Ricch, baby. It's gonna be amazing. Antisocial experience.
You already know.
Let's get into it, man. Yeah, Cortez TIDAL, Roddy Ricch.
Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause.
So what does it feel like? Do you feel like when did you know like it was almost like done though? Like did you have a vision of like I want these 16 kind of tracks, 18 tracks? Like what's the process been like for you finalizing this project?
It be hard cause I be like going back and forth with certain songs. Like I really just be trying to make sure like I just got a well-rounded like body of music.
Yeah.
Kind of like I be trying to just have just different vibes on there, just some for the ladies, some for street niggas, all just different shit.
And it seems like that vibe with Gunna is setting the tone, man.
Yeah, nah, that's one of the cool ones. That's my brother. That's one of the cool ones.
You guys got that chemistry, man.
Yeah.
How'd you guys connect?
Shit, I met Thug first. And see, like Nipsey had brought me to Thug's studio.
Absolutely.
And then, and cause he knew like Thug was one of my favorite rappers, so he like put me with him. And then Gun shit, we had met a long time ago, like at Complex Con, cause you know it's in LA. So we like both of us wasn't even. He wasn't who he is. I wasn't who I was for sure. Like, cause he blew up before me. And like I just met him like on some shit. Like, man, I fuck with your shit. Like, cause I heard him like before, like shit, like for sure. So like I'm like, nigga, I fuck with you. And like fast forward to like now, I had met him again, and I'm like, nigga, I gotta show you a picture. I showed him the picture of me and him like back at Complex Con. That nigga like, what the fuck? I remember that shit.
On the come up.
He like, damn, like nigga, you been tapped in for a minute. So that's why we be on like some organic shit.
I heard you. So you organic. You shot the video out here in Compton, right?
Yeah, this is where we shot. And then Gunna shot his part. If you pay attention close to like the verse, you go watch Die Young. You watch his verse. He recorded his part exactly where I recorded Die Young at.
Wow.
Clip got 33, Scotty Pippen, bitch. Nigga ain't heard of me, I got it rich. Drippin' my sweats through Givenchy. I brought my strap in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got a bad bitch with me, she a Barbie.
Yeah. You know the thing with you is, we know that with the racks in the middle, your hook game is crazy, man.
Yeah, nah.
What is the key to coming up with like a good hook in your mind? Is this something premeditated, or do you approach it different than when you write verses? Or?
It's different every time. I mean, I just like when I be making my music, I just do what's best for what I hear. Like I just try to just vibe on it. I never really try to think too hard on what I'm gonna say or what I'm going. I just let that shit naturally come. Like whatever the beat bring out, let's just see what it's gonna bring out, cause that's always the best way to me.
What you want to play next, man? I don't know what's coming next, man. I'm excited, man.
It's basically about how growing up in a certain area, we get confined to like a certain way of thinking. Whereas like, you know, we always on wartime. Like it's like we always like prepare
for combat in a sense, right?
On some war shit. So I just was explaining that to people who didn't understand that way of life. So it's called War Babies. Let's get into it.
I'm from the bottom of the bottom, check your sources, baby. I'm a war baby, but I can't divorce the paper. I'm a hood nigga that turned rich, so I got Dior's latest. And you know I gotta stick to my roots, I still rock Jordans, baby. It was hell in them projects, I survived the storm. Got brothers in the sky, they die for they born. I know the worst conditions make a champion. Look at my eyes froze like a mannequin.
Because we hear like of this place, Compton, California, right?
Yeah.
We know it's infamous in a sense. Like, great rap towns come out of it, but it's a tough, hard place to grow up in,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. So I don't try to like so much as glorify like, you know, violence or nothing like that, but a lot of people wonder like what it's like or what it feels like to be in them type of situations. So I felt like in the song I kind of wanted you to feel like you was in slow-mo, like in the middle of some war cry type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about post-traumatic stress?
Yes, right. So
Because you've been on your own since you were 16, right? Like,
Yeah,
how did you stay driven? And even though you had a couple of setbacks, but like, how did you stay driven? And what do you think the key was for you to survive out of the environment?
just always having to wake up and having something inside you feel like, you know, I gotta do this for my family. I gotta do this for, you know what I'm saying, my little brothers, my peoples. Somebody gotta make it out to show everybody like it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you wake up with that mentality every day? That's not a thing you give to yourself. You know?
It's not selfish at all.
Yeah, it's like somebody gotta be whispering in your ear every day, telling you that like it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I sum it up to just, it was, you know, God just making me feel like I had something to do every day.
Yeah.
To like get out of here. I'm gonna do Tiptoe.
Tiptoe.
Yeah.
I heard I got a little surprise on there. It was a little collab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one cool.
A little Tiptoe.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man. Roddy Ricch.
I just hope you don't go and ride, nigga. Long Jones right under the strap, nigga. That's for you staring ass niggas. Sawed off, head tap, double tap, niggas. That's for you ride niggas. No, I can't do no 9 to 5. 9 to 9. I went to work with the strap, nigga. I came around with 5. Roddy came with 6 and we got 11 straps with us. Fuck with my ride or die. Hoes in your body, nigga, like SpongeBob and backflip. It go tie to die, nigga. I know magic.
Compton meets Hybrids right there, bro.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Boogie.
Hell yeah. That nigga, that's one of my niggas too. He cold.
Yeah.
He cold, yeah. Real nigga too, stand-up guy. He do his thing. That was the first time we ever like got in the studio together and shit like that. So
The chemistry was there right away.
we caught a vibe straight up. But that's how it be like with people I really get in the studio with, cause it's only a handful of people I've been in the studio with.
You don't mess with a lot of rappers, you say.
No, I don't. No, it's not even on like no shit like that, but I just don't like. It's not even like.
Antisocial.
Yeah, but it's more deep than that. It's like I'm on my side type of thing. Like I never would have known y'all if I, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like whoever comes within the energy, like whoever energy naturally meets, like I'm cool with that. I don't go out my way to meet people like that.
Yeah.
That's not even with just rappers though. Like I don't go out my way to meet people. Like if they fall in the path in which I walked on, then that's, you know, that's.
It's got to be organic. It's got to be natural.
You know what I'm saying? I don't never
You ain't trying to level up in some industry
go
shit.
out my way. Nah, I don't go out my way.
But even without moving that way, I heard you got a collab on this album that is on that type of.
I mean,
on that type of time.
We trying to figure it out. You know? I don't know. You know, I just gotta. You know, I don't know. It just shit like that just be happening. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta just let it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This other one I did on my Instagram. I played the piano and shit for it. It's called Perfect Time.
Perfect time.
Yeah, a lot of people.
This is you on the keys.
Yeah, a lot of people fucking with
K
it.
gave me a scope. I seen the light and I climbed in. Had to take them out, we ain't gon' dine in. Shawty done fell in love with all my diamonds. But everybody change on you like the sea. 71942 down Julio. I ain't got time for all these eyes and these groupie hoes.
That song is like, it's like when good and bad is happening. Like that's what I'm trying to like talk about to people. You know, like it could be like peanut butter seeds came perfect time, rich but I'm still ducking one time. So it means I'm in a culinary with peanut butter seeds in it right now, but I'm rich as fuck and I'm still ducking the cops. So it's like I'm trying to slide through my city in this crazy ass car, but at the same time I'm still ducking the police. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about like
The balance.
This balance of time, like the shit you be chasing, at the same time it be shit chasing you. It's crazy, like shit. when I had put out Die Young, the video, I had did a premiere. My best friend showed up to the premiere. He had just recently got out of jail from doing his little bid. Like a couple weeks later, he had passed away in a high-speed chase. You know, so Die Young was a song that broke me. It was a song that made me who I am today. At the same time, my best friend, I lost one of the closest guys I had to me. So it's like that shit be to be on that time. Like that time shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like while something good is happening, something crazy will happen at the same time. And you just kind of just gotta keep a perfect balance.
Yeah, I saw something when you said like you had did a big show with Marshmello, I think, and then right after that you found out Nipsey got killed. Like, the balance to that, how crazy that is.
Exactly. I did. See shit like that. Yeah. We did Ultra. So that's what 80,000 people plus in Miami. That's probably the biggest show I ever did. Yeah. And I went back to my room and I seen it, and you know the time was ahead out there. You know, so it was like probably out there it was like 9 o'clock, but in the city it's like 5. You know what I'm saying? 5 or 6 or some shit. Yeah. And we go back and look at our phones, and like I said, the shit happened in broad day, so it had just happened. You know what I'm saying? And we like. At first it was pray for my mans, and then it turned into something else, and it was just, you know, but, you know, that shit, it just timing of that shit just be crazy, like, it be wild. So you just always gotta count your blessings at the same time. You gotta just always know when you leveling up and when you moving up, it's always gonna be something to fight you at the same time. So I always keep that in my head. That's why I never get too overexcited about anything. I always just keep it cool, because I know, like, it's just the balance of life. You know, that's how this shit go.
The bag, yeah. I get the load of bag, I'm fucking up yens. Go get the birdie, nigga, I need some hens. 30 before 30, I've been setting trends. Hop on the Forbes, I hop on the Forbes. I've been counting millions every time I board. Spend your whole budget in the designer store. Walk inside my closet, it's designer galore.
The shit I was really talking with just what I live, like, shit, just talking about
transition.
Yeah, just talking about how shit I went from struggling and going through shit, and now I get to live cool. You know what I'm saying? I get to just experience life a little better.
Oh, you ain't gotta deal with none of these niggas no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want to shoot with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name, D-O-Yo. I'm only doing cash.
Yeah. That might be a single right there, a little something, you know what I mean?
Just for the ladies, you know? You always gotta have 1 or 2 for the ladies, for sure.
If you tested it out, if some ladies heard this record, give it a thumbs up?
No, they fuck with it. Every girl I play it for, like, this is hard. Like, this is it. This one we gonna like. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to go with that one for sure.
You and Mustard just clicking hard now, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's my boy. Shit, he was tapped in a long time ago. Yeah. I actually made Ballin'. I was doing you know, like when you first come out the city, you be popping up at the different high schools and shit. I was doing high school pop-ups and shit. And Mustard called me like, shit, let's do a song. We did probably like 2 or 3, but that was the first time we ever got in the studio too. And we did Ballin'. And that shit just went crazy. I kind of knew that I wanted to explain who I was in my album, and I felt like that's what everybody called me. Like, without me having to call myself that, like, a lot of people call me that shit. Like, you antisocial, you don't fuck with niggas. You know, everybody says that about me when they meet me. Everybody says that. Yeah. So I just really was like, I gotta just embrace who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where that shit came from, really.
You could be antisocial if you make dope music, man.
I mean, it don't even be purposely. It's just that's the way I was raised. Like, I just always been to myself. I always been like, you know, even like if anybody ever like came in contact with my moms and asked her about just how I came up, I was real distant from my family as well. You know what I'm saying? I never really was like really in tune with like my family as a lot of other people are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always was like, not so much the black sheep, but I just always had my own agenda, and motherfuckers never knew what the fuck that agenda was. You know what I'm saying? So
that's makes sense now. He's antisocial, but the music's dope. Definitely passed that contest.
Appreciate that.
Roddy Ricch, baby. The game begins, man. It's Roddy season, man. 4th quarter, man. Taking over the game.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Compton, baby.
Glad I motherfucker passed the car test. You know what I'm saying? A+.
A+, perfect score, man. Look out for those surprise features, man. Hush is the word, baby.
You already know.
Yeah, car test title.